Hey, welcome to the Keto Mom page. My name is Stephanie, and we are wrapping up our vision boards. We're wrapping up the vision boards. So as you're tuning in, where are you tuning in from? We just got done working out. I'm going to go let my dogs out so they don't go crazy while you and I are chatting. But I'm going to share something with you that I just had this would make sense. Because here's what you're going to find. For those of you who are dreaming and you have your vision board you're creating, first of all, a few of you have sent them to me, and I love seeing them. I love seeing the differences in them. I love the fact that you shared them with me, and it is fun seeing people dream. So for those of you who actually are going through the book or have gone through the book or you wrote down your goals, how is it going? And even if you don't share it with me, I would encourage you to share it with somebody in your family, a spouse, anybody, and go, hey, I went through a book. This is what I'm doing. I'm dreaming. I have goals. Here's my board. Here's what I'm hoping for in the next 12 to 18 months. Share it, even with one person. And if you don't, not a big deal. But as I was going through the workbook this morning, the thought was, okay, I'm creating a board. So for those of you, this is the book that we've been going through. If you're just tuning in, awesome. If you have the board and you're creating, awesome. What do we do when our board is done? What do we do? Like, you're going to prop it up someplace that you can see it, right? And then what do we do? And so in one of the chapters, I just want to remind you. She talks about while you are waiting patiently for your dreams and your goals to manifest in your life, you may feel like a ticking time bomb, like nothing is happening. Like time is ticking away. Sorry, not a ticking time bomb. Time is ticking away, and it's difficult to stay optimistic when it seems like you're treading water. Time to focus on the routine. The secret of your future. It's like we've got this visual. The secret of your future is in your daily routine. We read a book earlier this summer called The Miracle Morning. And so you can look at all of the things that you want to strive after, whether it's fat loss or you've got a specific health goal or it's financial or relationships, whatever your goal is. And then you need to go, all right, I see it. I have it written down. I'm going to focus on it. I'm going to speak my words of affirmation. I'm going to be thankful and grateful. I'm going to do all of these things. And I need to make sure I am truly focused on my daily routine. If you read the book Atomic Habits with me, I feel like one of the most popular quotes in that book is, you don't rise to the level of your goals, right? So we've got this vision board. We've got these dreams, we've got these visions, we've got all of these things on this board, right? You don't automatically get there. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. So, the secret of your future is in your daily routine. In other words, you can find clues to why you are or are not successful and how you use the time available in your day. The bottom line is this. If you want more, you must become more. You have to look at your daily routine and go, is this serving me to reach these goals? Am I doing the things, even though they're hard, to achieve these goals? It's one thing to put goals and visions and dreams on a board, and then we have to go, all right, how am I going to get there, right? Am I going to get up earlier to read to get my mindset right? Am I going to find an accountability partner? Am I going to clean out my refrigerator so there's absolutely nothing in there that can distract me from my goals, right? What is it going to take? What action steps, what routine do you need to create to get to that vision, right? So right now we're creating the vision boards. My hope is that you've been working on it. I can't force you, but this would be the time for you to print out pictures, put them on a board, and put them somewhere in your home. And then look at it, speak to it. The book talks about affirmations. I'm going to achieve that. I'm so thankful that I'm going to lose this 30 pounds. Whatever it is, right? How are you going to get there? So just take an awareness of what your day looks like, where you might be wasting time. And I even thought this. Okay, so she says, consider your schedule. Look at your calendar if you need to, and be honest about how much time you waste on things that it doesn't matter, right? What activities consume your time without contributing to your goals? And one thing I would say, as you create your vision boards and as you're dreaming, look at the things that you're wanting, and then think of somebody that you can learn from and maybe jot their name down by it. Who can you learn from? Who could you ask to be a mentor, to be your mentor? Whether it's from afar, whether it's, an author or a friend, who can you learn from so that you can go further faster, so you're not wasting time stumbling on the things that somebody else has already learned, right? And so really today is you're creating still. And remember that the secret in your future is found in your daily routine. That's it, right? That's it. I can't make you create a board. I hope you're creating it. I can't make you reevaluate your daily routine, but I hope that you have an awareness of man, I'm wasting a lot of time here. I want to be here, but I don't have the routine to get me there. So how do I get there? Is this making sense? I would encourage you, and your challenge today is look at your daily routine. And if you figure out I've got goals, but I don't have the schedule or I don't have the discipline to get me there, then you're going to have to seek that out. How am I going to lose the weight? How am I going to run the marathon? How am I going to truly get in control of my food, or whatever your goals are? All right, so this book we're going to be starting on Friday. It's Think and Grow Rich. I was actually reading it today, so I've read the book before. You guys, the Audible book is actually incredible. It's great to listen to his voice, so if you want to listen to it, it's a great book to listen to. I like to actually have the book. I was trying to think of how we'll go through this book. It's going to be a lot of learning lessons in all area of your life, right? This isn't just about fat loss. This is about mindset. And I think we'll just basically tell me what you can commit to. Who's committed to reading this book? Who's going to listen to the book with me? I'd like to know. Or you can follow along here every day. I'll give you the highlights of the book. But my thought is this. We're going to start with the introduction, chapter 1. And I read 5 pages this morning. 7. It's going to take us a while to go through. Do you think that you could commit to 5 pages a day? You think that's too much? Full pages, not front back, 5 pages. So I read something this morning and I wanted to read it to you. It's on page 7. You don't have to, we're not reading this right now, but I just wanted to say, I thought this was great. Success comes to those who become success conscious. Failure comes to those who indefinitely allow themselves to become failure conscious. The object of this book is to help all who seek it to learn the art of changing their minds from failure conscious to success conscious. He seriously talks about, this book is great. There's a ton of stories, and it's, you might be going, what does this have to do with my fat loss? Everything. Your mindset is so important that I was talking to a group of people last night, and I said, listen, I have been cooking recipes and doing live recipes and sharing a whole bunch of food for 6.5 years. There's no shortage of recipes that I could give you or ideas of how to help you on your health and fitness journey. I have lists, and go to ketomomsecrets.com. There's a blog. There's no shortage of keto, low carb tips and tricks and recipes that I can give you. And hands down, 100%, I will say my heart and my realization is I will teach you all of that. I will give you a foods list. I will have fun and give you all of the ideas. But if you don't have your mindset right, if you don't believe that you can do it, if you are constantly in a state of negativity, if you're constantly going, I can't, I have to, I'll never lose the weight, but then you message me and go, I need to lose the weight. Oh, I'm never going to, but I need to. Oh, this is too hard, but I want to. You have to learn to look at things differently. You've got to get this right. Otherwise, there's no point in you working on your fat loss. You have to get your gratitude. You've got to believe that you can do it. It starts here. It starts with when you wake up, before your feet hit the floor. Do you believe that you can do it, or do you not? Are you thankful that you're alive, or are you just living your life and letting the world control your life? You either own your morning or you let other people own it. You own your life, you own your routine, you own your day, or you let the world do it. And if you let the world do it and other people, guess what? You're not going to reach your goals. This book is a really great book. It's going to stretch you. It's going to make you think. It's going to give you the simplicity of success in any area of your life. Because let's be real. We're not here just to focus on fat loss. Like, if we're going to be honest, there's a lot of things that we want success in, right? Parenting, marriage, anything that you want is going to require some discipline. He says this: thoughts are things, and powerful things at that, when they are mixed with definitive purpose, persistence, and a burning desire for their translation into, he says, into riches or other material things. Like, what do you want? He talks a lot about riches in this book, but it's really, there's 13 steps into achieving what you want. 13. He's going to go through those in this. This is a really old book, super old. And it's going to be fun to go through. I think we're going to go through 5 pages a day. We're starting on Friday. I'll give you the highlights. If you don't have the book, you don't want to read the book, continue to tune in here. I'll go through the book and give you the highlights. If you want to just listen to it during your drive time university, maybe there's things that, drive time just meaning like plug in your phone, listen to 5 minutes as you're going to work, as you're picking up your kids during this season of sports. Otherwise, continue to create. Thank you for those who actually send me your vision boards. I love to see them. And as always, you can reach out and ask any questions that you have. I'm always here to help. Send me a message and I will help you on your journey. I'm going to ask you, what are your goals? And I'm going to give you some ideas, give you some insights, and we'll go from there. So I hope you have an incredible morning. I'm always here to help. And that's it. We'll talk to you soon.